It's Yetunde Vlog. Yetunde Vlogs.
Hi guys, and welcome to Yetunde Vlogs. My name is Yetunde. Hope you guys are doing great. This is kind of the start of a new week because you guys are going to see this on Tuesday. So I hope you guys have a great week. I hope you're having a great week so far. And yes, so I'm here alone again. My husband, he was so impressed with what I did by myself in my last video. He has now relieved himself of cameraman duty. So I'm here talking to you guys and myself. It's all good. I can do it. It's all good. I'm actually a bit hot. Oh God, it's just fine. Oh, sorry. I feel like I'm always checking. This is sorry. It's like I'm looking so vain, but I'm just trying to check that I'm not like. People wondering like, why are you sweating so much? But I feel hot. They've just brought light, thank God. So it's music to my ears, no gen noise, so you guys can hear me clearly. Struggle. So today's video, I wanted to share a story with you guys. I feel like I have so many random. If I tell you the kind of stories that I have, it's ridiculous. So obviously you guys know about the if you've watched my the last story time that I did about taking money off the floor, and so many people came at me and were like, "It's not what you're thinking." Yeah, I've learned. But this one it's kind of in terms of like superstition. Anyway. Let me get on with the story. So this happened like quite a few years back, like when my first year in Lagos, and when I worked my first ever job in Lagos as well, and so it wasn't too far from where I was staying at my uncle's place. So I used to walk to and from work. I used to get keke to work, and I would walk back because the traffic was crazy. So it was just better to walk back, and yeah, it was that close. And so on this particular night, to this work, by the way, I think I'm even going to do a story about this job. My first job in Lagos. I will do it in another video. My God, anyway. I don't know what hell is like, and may I never know what hell is like, but that first job in Lagos, I'll leave that there. But anyway, I was on my way home after work, and I used to leave quite late because the work was quite grueling. So maybe I was tired that day. I don't know what happened. So I just left work, said bye to everyone as always, and I was just walking down, and there was like mad traffic on that road as usual. So as I was walking down, I just had someone call out to me from a car, and I was just like, oh, I don't understand. I just ignored it and I kept walking, and like the car now came like basically like I had walked past the car, and anyway, so as the traffic was moving along, the car now caught up with me, and so they were literally, so I was like here and the car was here, and there was like two guys and a girl in the car, and they were just like basically just calling out to me like, "Oh, hi, how are you?" So the girl was the one that was actually talking to me. She was like, "Hi, how are you? How are you doing?" And I was like, "I'm fine." And she was like, "Oh, do you want a lift?" And I was like, "No, I'm fine. I'm not going far." I don't even know why I was entertaining the conversation. Normally, I'll just keep walking. But you guys probably thinking, why would you be talking to people that you don't know? Like, just ignore them and keep walking. And especially they're stuck in traffic, so you could just speed off and it's not a thing. Yeah, normally I would just, keep walking and just ignore it. But then at one point it was like, I just felt like embarrassed because they just kept calling, like, "Oh, just can't." The girl was like, "Oh, you're so pretty, blah, 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 like, what's your name?" Just ask me questions. And I was still answering, I was still engaging with them. And let me tell you what happened next. So, I don't know, I actually don't know what happened. All I know is that basically I ended up in the car. Yeah, I ended up in the car, and till this day I don't know why and how I ended up in the car. So I was in the car, and the girl was like, "Oh, what's your name?" And I was, telling her my name, and I was like, really like self-conscious, like, oh my god. And the thing is, when I went into the car, it was like I just wanted them to stop calling out to me because I just felt embarrassed. So I thought if I entered the car, they would stop calling out to me, and it would be okay. This sounds ridiculous, and I'm sure as you're watching, you're thinking, what are you talking about? It seems like I'm talking rubbish, right? And so the girl was like, oh, where do you work? And I told her where I worked, and she knew somebody. Like, she was like, oh, do you know a girl called, so and so? And I was like, yeah, I know her, we work here, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, oh, that's cool. Oh, I'll tell her that, she saw me and stuff. And at that point, I don't know, like, I got towards the end of the street where I would normally turn into where my uncle's house was. And I was like, actually, I just want to get down. And they're like, no, it's fine. And I was like, no, I just want to get out. Please, I just want to get out. And I got out of the car. My brothers and sisters, I don't know what led me into that car. Like, I had to ask myself, was I jazzed? Like, was I actually under some sort of spell? Like, because when you're in school, they tell you that don't talk to strangers. Your parents drum it into your ears. Don't eat from no one that you don't know. Don't talk to any strangers. Don't do... So all these things. Clearly, I was... what age was I at that point? I think 27. And in my 27 years, at that point, it's like everything just left me. Like, my senses had left me clearly, because I was in a stranger's car with two guys, and two random guys and a random girl I've never met in my life. And the funny thing, I've never seen them since. And, if I tell you, as in, it's only God. If not for the grace of God, I don't know what could have happened to me. Anything could have happened to me, because you hear so many stories about people unfortunately being kidnapped and for various scary, horrible things. So the fact that I went in and came out in one piece, it could only be God. And the next day at work, the girl that the girl in the car had said that she knew, and I told her. At first I was embarrassed, I couldn't. So I was like, do you know a girl called blah blah blah? And she was like, yeah. She said, how do you know her? What do you mean? I was like, let me tell you what happened. And I told her. She was like in shock. She was like, were you jazzed? And I was like, I don't even know. Like, she was like, why would you ever enter a car in Lagos? A random car in Lagos? Like, who does that? Especially when there's people that you've never met, you've never seen before, and anything could have happened to you. And she's like, you didn't ever do that again. No, I was like, I know. I was like, I don't know what came over me. I don't know what happened, but can I just say thank you to my Father in heaven, because I don't know, like, I just, like, I have no words. I don't even know why I'm sharing this story, but, when people say certain things like, oh, there's superstitious stuff and whatever, most of the times I don't believe in it. Even down to the picking up of the money. I'd never heard about it until that incident with my husband. But let me just tell you, I believe that jazz is real. I believe it's real. Like, I think that, I feel like there's, just like I believe in heaven and earth, and I believe in spiritual life, I also believe that there's other means of, other ways that people, find their, I don't know, higher being or whatever. So, yeah, I just want to thank God for my life. Yeah, I don't know if anybody has anybody ever had this kind of situation happen to them before? And I've heard stories like this, and it's not, unfortunately, most times they haven't ended up well. And I just thank God for my life again. But I'm not laughing. Like, I think I'm just laughing at the fact that I just did not know what I was doing at that point, and I just was so, like, it's like I just woke up when I realized where the hell I was like, I need to get out of here. And it was like I just woke up. So yeah, it's real. Yeah, so I wanted to know if anybody has been in that kind of situation, or know of anybody that's close to them that has been in that kind of situation. Or was I just like, was I just being really silly, like childish, or like, was I really jazzed? And I don't know, was I under a spell? I don't know. You guys, leave your comments below. Let me know what you think about this. I know the story is random. It's like you'd be like, Italy has come with her superstitious stories again. But yeah, this is real. It happened to me, so I wanted to know if it's happened to anybody else. Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. As always, you know, like I said in my last post, I'm going to be posting on Tuesdays and Sundays. So as today's Tuesday, the next post will be Sunday. So I will see you guys on Sunday. And if you like this video, as random as it is, like, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And again, to my old and new viewers and my passionate subscribers, I love you guys. The love is real. I really, really appreciate you guys. So I will see you guys on Sunday. Au revoir. Bye.